costume fittings. This costume has been decided on for a specific scene in a production. And the first thing I'm going to do is take a general overview. It needs some fittings in certain areas, but my general impression is that it's going to work well. Do you feel comfortable in it, Claire? Mm-hmm. Okay. Secondly, I'm going to start from the top and kind of work down. Shoulders are a good place to fit because we can sort of pull up, and that's an easy alteration, and we do have a little extra fabric here, but I don't want this to be too high. I like the way this is fitting at the hollow of her neck. So I'm going to choose to fit it down here. Now, because it's a knit, I'm going to be using safety pins. So I'm going to go ahead and pin both sides of this waistband. And instruct my note taker that this is ½ inch on the double, meaning half in front, half in back. So that's inch total on either side. And then I'm going to take a little out of this area. There's a little gapping happening here. So I'm going to pin this, again with safety pins. And we're going to take this out. And we're going to take it out about to here, so I'll need a couple safety pins. And then I'm going to take my chalk and mark here where to stop the alteration. And now I only need to do it on one side because it's a mirror image, so I don't need to pin both sides. I'm just going to pin the one side. Also, when you're fitting a knit, you need to check the utilization of your stretch. So obviously we don't want to pull it super, super tight because that would be utilizing a lot of the stretch. But here I'm going to pin another like 3/4 on the double out at the side seams. Okay. And then on the skirt, I think we just need a little at the waist, right, Claire? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're going to pin. Here. And now let's see the side view. It seems like this is a little bit of a close space here. And since we need to pin, actually turn a little bit more, since we need to take some of this out as well where it's gapping here, I think I'm going to take this all the way across here. And then we'll have a nice little gap here, and that's fitting nice and smoothly over the rear. So I'm going to take out another, gosh, this is a full inch along here. And at the center back an inch. Safety pins are most often used for fitting costumes because they're quick. But I prefer actually, if it's a woven, to use straight pins because you can get a little more detail. But I think this is good. We've got it pinned, we've got it marked. If we want to go back again and mark here just to be sure, but that can be done later. And we'll take a picture and we'll be set to go. Thanks, Claire.
Mm-hmm. Thanks.